Hands away from any weapons, you.
Oh, so the guy in full armor has got the heavy machine gun. But man, why would I want that? It's like...
Keep the peace, civvy.
You would go through ammo like crazy. I don't see anybody coming around with a JM3 here. You know, I could search some of that stuff, but I don't want to. He's got a Bren gun. Which I don't really want, to be honest. It's just not really something I think that would be... Shotgun. No. Falkirk.
From the food store. This constitutes looting and is punishable by death.
Yeah.
If you see food theft in progress,
I mean, there's bound to be barred crates in around here, right?
Let's not have any trouble.
No trouble. Huh. So it looks like most of these places I can just walk into. Interesting. Though not the bunker, clearly. Firing range. Gun oil. Always pleasure. More gun oil. And some gunpowder. Mess hall. There's turrets there. Kind of feel like that would be... That's the armory, but we'd need to try and get in there somehow. Oh, it's an electric lock. So if it's an electric lock, where is the... Need an armory key. So that's got to be the interchange entrance there. What's in this one? Base admin.
attention all. Fox Patrol has returned from anti-banditry operations with 3 heads. Well done, Fox Patrol.
Alright, it's outside. Doesn't say I'm trespassing here, so...
This is a defense announcement. Remember,
there?
The duty of a good soldier is to control the rumor, not help to spread it further.
Gunpowder. Okay, nothing else there.
This is a defense announcement. From today, watch router B for beer is in operation. Repeat, B for beer. Soldiers who are unsure of their assignments should speak to their NCO
B for
immediately.
beer. Glue and radiation resistance.
This is a defense announcement. You are reminded that while we are here to defend the citizenry, and friendliness towards them is encouraged, intimate fraternization is not, and is punishable by 2 weeks in the glass house.
Yes, we can go in all of these areas. Always a pleasure.
This is a defense announcement. Be aware that there have been thefts from the food store. This constitutes looting and is punishable by death. If you see food theft in progress, you are empowered
Keep it civilized.
without
No troublemakers.
Okay.
This is a defense announcement. Keep your kit
The armory key.
Clean your weapons daily, whether they've been used or not. Remember, a slovenly soldier is a bad soldier. And a bad soldier
The armory was up here. I guess the question is if the armory is off, out of bounds or not. So with that in mind, save the game. Yep, no trespassing. An Enfield LMG. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't want the LMG. No, no, no. Pistol ammo. Shotgun ammo. Is that it? Huh. There might be at least a bard crate or something in here. How disappointing.
Watch your step.
Huh. Right, let's go talk to Dr. Garrow.
Not sure about you.
Is discouraged. Good discipline requires respect, not friendship.
Cool. We can just walk around, not a problem. So that is the importance of befriending Captain Sims early. Right, okay. It doesn't look like any of these, in fact let's save it, it doesn't look like any of these are out of bounds, so... Hang on, chemicals? Yes. Gun oil. Full on scrap. Inventory full on that. Okay. That's where we just been. Hello. Just gonna rummage through all of your stuff. Gun oil. Stock. Okay, let's have a look here. Store that. So we're not full on shotgun ammo. That's the only thing we're not full on. Electric lock. Okay, where's Garrow?
prisoners are reminded that the guards are permitted to use lethal force against escapees. Due to ammunition usage restrictions, this usually means being bayoneted.
Shiv recipe.
Is trying to dodge justice.
Not sure about you.
Bayonet in the ribs.
Keep the peace, Sibby.
Scrap. Nothing about Garrow.
All prisoners, you are here because you failed your community. Learn your lesson. Your time and become a better person.
Man, this is like night and day on if you had to fight your way through here. It would take forever.
We started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that.
So scrap. Scrap. Okay, lower floor. Plenty of gun oil. Prison yard, lower floor.
And subject to martial discipline. Professional at all times.
Solitary containment. Over the main detention. Overwhelmed guards, dangerous combination. That being the case, I'd like to suggest we consider converting the rear storage to temporary solitary confinement. Ease overcrowding, isolate some of our repeat troublemakers. Right. 10 to 1. That's where she is. Peerless SMG. So let's go prison yard.
All prisoners. The new work schedule for the coming week has been posted and comes into operation from tomorrow.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
Oh, he's got like a stun baton. Huh. Clearly areas
Behave yourself, Sibby.
you can sneak around if you haven't become
Let's
friends
not have any trouble.
with the captain. I honestly was expecting more bard crates, not gonna lie. I don't see any point in sneaking around when we can just wander around where we want. Where does this take us? AO2. Storage. Barred from the other side. Bunk room. Barred from the other side. Another key card, just in case. Latrines and showers.
Watch yourself, civvy.
I am, don't you worry. Ah, okay, it brings us here. Barred from the other side, so... Nice. There's our barred crate. Okay. Where does that crawl space go to? Ah, does it? I think it goes from the tunnel that goes through the back of that wall, I bet. Barred from the other side. Oh. Oh. A rusty Sten gun. Okay.
With the prisoners is forbidden and subject to martial discipline. Remain professional at all times.
It's a pretty big place that has no map. Okay, gunpowder. Aha. Security keycard. Another signal redirector. Some gun oil. Let's have a look around before we talk to anybody. Master control room barred from the other side. No power.
All guards are reminded that any disciplinary meetings must be reported either on an A27 form before the event or an A27B after the event. Make a special note of subject, severity, and duration.
Poison bomb. Do I already have that? Already learnt. Oh, another one of those though. Okay, that's if we want to unlock everything, which I do not at the moment. Another route to the interchange. Interesting.
This usually means being bayoneted.
You!
Ask yourself,
You there!
is trying to dodge
Come here!
justice
Who are
Dr.
you?
Garrow.
You don't look like any sort of guard.
Right. I've heard about you.
Well then, my reputation precedes me. Are you here to free me? You'd better be. I might be the only person who can resolve this whole dreadful mess.
I might help you return some information.
Good Lord, it's hardly the time for an interview. One question. I will answer one question, and then you must release me.
That, I think we could work that one out. But this will help Captain Sims.
Well, it wasn't magic, if that's what you've been told. It's really very simple. Deliver me from this cell, and you'll find out all about it. That's a promise.
First, I need something I can take back to Captain Sims.
Ye gods! That man! He doesn't give up, does he? Look, I don't care what information you take back to him. The man's a narrow-minded fool. He'll never understand this place. I, on the other hand, well, not to boast, but I built it. I'm a far more useful ally to have in this neck of the woods than the captain can ever aspire to. Look, Just agree to get me out of this wretched cell, and I'll give you whatever you want.
No. Give me information first so I know it's worth it.
Very well. I had a particular device with me, a signal redirector. The device allows me to remotely alter the polarity of power signals, especially useful for bypassing old security systems. Those buffoons. A very charitable term considering they've accused me of muttering incantations like a fairy tale witch. Those buffoons who confiscated the device thought it was a broken radio. The signal redirector itself is probably being kept in their security office nearby, so have a hunt around. Once you have it, there's an old control room near here that the soldiers have been unable to unlock. Use the device to redirect power to that control room, and you will be able to get inside. From there, you should be able to open the cell doors. I'm sure the cell controls are somewhere nearby. Off you go.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to let her out. I want to stay friendly with Captain Sims and have access to this whole area. Yeah. So, with that in mind, I'm thinking that we probably want to head back to Captain Sims. There's nothing else to do in here, right? That's just interchange. So is that Skethermoor done? So you've got free Dr. Garrow, which you don't want to do. We want to go and see Ilya. So let's go and track him. And I'm thinking I might just kill him if he's still repairing the radio. We can get his key. Yeah, so we'll do Ilya, and that's then the last piece, and then we can head back out into Wyndham. And then in Wyndham, we can speak to... We can speak to the Grendel's head guy, and we can speak to... Captain Sims. So we've got that. We're not doing that. I'm not sure what that is at the moment. Power up the interchange. Okay, we're doing that anyway. Though I think she's KGB. I think she's... Because she was in and around that area. And she was talking about Agravain as well. And we know that Agravain's an agent. So I think she's KGB. Yeah. And that's with the KGB guy. Mother J guy, I don't want to follow that route either. Escape. Captain Sims. At the moment, I'm kind of like Captain Sims and the voice and the phone. And then we've got a bunch of interchange stuff. Okay. Cool. I think we've got a plan. Let's go.